Isang magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ayan, I am Teacher Didel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Ang ating talakay ngayong araw na to ay Introductions of Philippine Folk Dance at madami pang iba. At alam ko sana po kayo lahat ay makikinig at wala pong aalis sa inyong mga upuan kung saan po kayo nakapwesto ngayong araw na to, at alam ko lahat kayo ay kumain na at handa na kayo sa pagkikinig sa ating discussion ngayong araw na to. So, I will open my PowerPoint presentation to all you guys. So please bear with me, and I hope all of you ay may maraming matutunan sa araw na to. Yan, so inopen ko na aking PowerPoint. So, introduction of the Philippine folk dance. Folk dance is cultural art of form. Okay, pag sinabing folk dance is a cultural art of forms, ito ay may mga iba't ibang mga artistic forms na ina-apply natin during to perform a folk dance, no? Which handed down from the generation to generation. Ibig sabihin, ang Philippine folk dance ay from unang panahon hanggang ngayon ay namamana natin, no? Nakukuha natin kung paano natin na-inherent natin sa kanila sa ating mga ninuno yung pag-adapt ng Philippine folk dance, no? It communicates the costumes, belief, rituals, and occupation of the people and of region of our country. So, ang Philippine folk dance ay isang kultura, no, na pinaniniwalaan natin hindi lang sa ritual, sa pagsasayaw, kundi sa occupational dances in all regions in our country. So, Philippine folk dance. The Philippines has many popular folk dance such as Cariñosa, Hota Batanggenyo, Subli, and Alitaptap. It should be the example of Philippine folk dance that we are colonized from other country, no? Folk dancing represents the cultural beliefs of the different people, most commonly in provinces of the time goes by in the society and traditional beliefs. So, ibig sabihin dito, no, it should be societal changes from to traditional belief na paniniwala ng mga iba't ibang mga ninuno natin noon. Okay? As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, na bawat kultura ng isang lalawigan, no, kung saan tayo belong, nakatira, ay pwede natin ma-adapt ang kultura, no? Pwede natin ma-practice ito by generation to generation. Okay? So, Philippine folk dance, here is the definition of the Philippine. We have three definitions. Folk dance are traditional dances of our country which were involved naturally and spontaneously is connection with everyday activities and experience of the people who believe them. And also, folk dancing is the heartbeat of the people. Number 3, folk dance are traditional social expressions of ideal, more feelings, and thought of people of group or people through body, movement, and dancing outbursts of people and feelings. So next, form of dances in the Philippines. So we have a lot of form of dances in the Philippines. 1,000 islands, no? Maraming isla sa Pilipinas na under the Pacific Oceans, no? It make up of the country of the cultures and belief due to colonizations from the different from Spain, US, and Japan. It culture that been touched by many outside influence. So tayo ay mga sinakop na mga Espanyol, mga Hapon, at mga Amerikano. Dahil sa kanila, marami tayong natutunan sa kanilang mga bagay-bagay na agagawa natin ngayon sa kasalukuyan, no? One of the important way in which of the Philippines best display it should be the heritage site natin, because through the heritage site, ito naman ay meron mga arts of dances, no, which home to hundreds displays of the different folk dance, each which went its own tradition. So let's put our best foot forward to immerse ourselves in the meaning of the history. So kapag heritage, no, it must be not sacrifice for progress, no. Hindi sinasakripisyo ang mga progreso. It should be na de-develop ito. So what matter for now is our every Filipino to protect our traditions and to distort under the guise of the modernizations live to folks and they are. Hanggang ngayon pa rin ay ang mga folk dance ay ginagawa pa rin natin. Isinasayaw pa rin natin sila, no? Based on our cultures or yung ano yung belief natin sa ating lalawigan. Okay? So, may isang babae dito siya ay tinatawag na mother of the Philippine folk dance na si Francisca Reyes Aquino. He is a researcher and a folk dancer and a cultural researcher, a mother of Philippine dancing, of the mother of the Philippine folk dance. So number one would be the example of the folk dance na nakuha natin, no, through from our colonizations of the different countries, no. Number one would be is tinikling. Tinikling is came born of tikling. Tikling, a national dances of the Philippine folk dance inspired by the movement of the bird tikling, no, which is a dance is named after the originated during the Spanish colonial area. So ibig sabihin daw dito, no, ang mga Espanyol, tayo mga Pilipino ay hango na ang sayaw na tinikling ay nakuha sa bird of tikling na na-discover ng mga Espanyol, na tayo naman mismo ay na-adapt natin ang ganung pagsasayaw, no? Itong sayaw na to ay merong involved na dalawang people. Ang tawag ay beating and tapping and gliding of bamboos. Ibig sabihin, gagamitin ito ng bamboo para should be a skills folk dance, okay? And against of that, and other coordinations with and one more dancers who step over between the pole in a dances. So a male, a female would dance in the middle of the bamboo and they clap it. The dance in the beating of the bamboo with gliding, sliding, and also tapping of the bamboos. Okay, so it consists of 3 music steps, including singles, doubles, and hop and loop, similar to playing jump rope, except that dancers perform 2 steps, and between the bamboo poles, the dance become faster until someone make a mistake in the net. Some dancers takes a turn. Ibig sabihin daw dito, yung tinikling daw ay similar like para silang nagja-jump, no, naglalaro ng jumping rope, tumatalon sila in the between of the two bamboos or 2 pole bamboos. Okay, so next would be is Cariñosa. Ang Cariñosa, it should be introduced the first Philippine by the Spaniard in the 16th century. The name of the romantic dance, ito ay sayaw ng mga lovers or courtship dance, affections of despite in the Spanish heritage. The dance has been more adapted in the local culture. So the meaning of this, ladies and gentlemen, that the affection of one each other, dito daw na ang Espanyol at ang mga Pilipino ay mayroong affection sa bawat isa. So, nagliligawan ang babae at lalaki sa larangan ng pagsasayaw ng Cariñosa. At dito ang tinawag nila na it depict, no, the courtship between a man and a woman during the colonial period era. So, it's usually a dance by a pair. So, pair ito, hindi po single, kundi pair, a dancers o 1 male and 1 female. So, sila ay maghaharap ng bawat isa and then also using a mimic game or hand. Yung nag-hide and seek sila using the handkerchief and also using your fan. Okay? So, yung mga babae daw ay medyo, alam nyo natin na ang mga babae naman ay medyo Filipiniana naman sila, no, Maria Clara sila. So, ang mga lalaki naman, kapag hinahabol ang babae, sila lang ay magpapakipot. Ganun ang tungkol nitong sinasabi ko ay in-example ko sa Cariñosa because it talk about the Cariñosa or a dance or courtship dance with a male or a female using the handkerchiefs and the fan. Next, pandango sa ilaw. Ang pandango sa ilaw, ito yung merong baso na merong ilaw sa kanilang ulo at saka sa kanilang dalawang palad. So, this folk dance was created during the 15th century when the Philippines has colonized by the Spanish again. So, it should be originated in the island of known as Lubang. Okay? It was heavy influenced by Spanish dance known as fandango. Okay? So it popularly in many rural areas of the country and several versions. This dance style exists in the Filipino culture. It mainly performed during the religious ritual and also to have the processions. Next, we have pandango. It's same with pandango sa ilaw, but it should be, ang pandango wasiwas naman ay merong lampara at saka merong panyo, no, ibinawasiwas nila. This is Spanish Pandango dance and originates from the fishing town of Lingayen, Pangasinan. So, sila ay namamangka sa kalagitnaan ng karagatan at yung lampara ang kanilang winawasiwas, no, during na sila ay nag-fishing. Okay? So, after a good catch, the fishermen open the celebration of by drinking and wine and dancing. So dito sa Pandango Siwas, no, ang mga kalalakihan, it should be to celebrate the drinking wine and also do the dancing by swinging and circling the lighted lamp on the hand of the dancers. This graceful dance move give the name of wasiwas, which is the local dialect is known as swinging. No, siniswing nila yung kanilang lampara. Okay? So next we have sayaw sa bangko. Kapag sayaw sa bangko, it should be a dance on a bench. Illustrated the culture that been consistent, maintained, and also inhabited from Pangasinan from prior colonization on post-colonization to despite a few Spanish influence creeping in. So, a pair of dancers wearing appropriate attire, a dance or a marrow bench to symbolize the concept of a trust. From one side and the bench of other side of the bench and the bench are slowly attract at the point when only per dance stack and the bench. So, it should be a courtship dance again that it should be inhabitant from Pangasinan. No, it should be colonization from the Spanish period. A few Spanish influence to creeping in, and also the male and the female will be standing together in the high or top of the bench and dance it together, and all the other members will be holding a bangko to balance and to secure the dancers from the injuries. Okay. Next, we have itik-itik. Itong itik-itik is hango sa isang duck, like a duck, no? The itik-itik should be mimetic folk dance, okay? This should be a mimetic, the movement of a duck that is story to ghost and expert, the name kanang, okay? The word kanang was performing another also called by sibay, okay? During the baptismal of party, no, but she became so carried away with the rhythm and they began the improvised short of chopping and steps similar to duck. So ginagaya nila yung movement ng duck, no, to the birth of the baptized, no, the duck and the splash of the water on her back, no, gumaganon-ganon sila yan in the water. So isang mga Kristiyano, no, ang kapag binibinyagan ang isang baby, no, para kapag binuhusan ng benedisyon ng pari, para daw silang mga pato, no, para daw silang na as in gayak na gayak kapag sila ay nabasa. Di ba pag tayo nabasa, bigla tayo gumaganon, di ba? So this story, this belief that this folk dance should be influence, no, should be kininalala ito bilang isang splash water on her back, and also should be a sibay and also a what we call this one, yung sinabi ko kanina sa inyo, sibay and ano pa yon? Ayun, yung sibay. No, mimic dance, okay? The dance immediately been from popular to province of stage to perform and social dancing. So, pina-perform ito kapag may mga events sila. And also, originated in Cantillon, Surigao del Sur, in Philippines, and was discovered in town by national artist of dance Francisca Reyes Aquino. Next, we have is kapamalong-malong. Ang kapamalong-malong is it should be this traditional dance centers around the costumes of the malong, traditional tube skirt that hand woven in the multicolored. So, ibig sabihin, colorful ang kanilang malong. No? It should be a dance originated in the Mindanao Island. Also called is Sambi sa Malong. Pag Sambi sa Malong, this is a dance in a Muslim dance used to portray the significance of the malong on their life. So nagwe-waving kasi sila ng mga malong, ng mga tela. So yung mga kababaihan, sinusuot ito sa kanilang katawan. And also they use they practice eight foldings, no, to participate, no, in their the cultures in their own provinces, in their own region. No, they born till the day and then they die. The dance has been chance to adapt over the generation, but the most important thing, the dance show is a different way. Tumalong can be used skirt, headdress, and mantle tube is dress. Hindi lang daw sa pinagda-dance, no, kundi ginagamit bilang a skirt or headdress and mantle tube to and dress and other aspects of sa mga ginagawa nila. No, next we have pantomima. Pantomima should be in Spanish or pantomime, no? Pantomime was originally wedding dances naman po. A new wed or a plate placed on the round to collect it the region. No wedding it would be complete until the pantom is danced. Pantom was among the first folk dance to have a dance step notated by the pantomima, which featured by Francisca Reyes Aquino. It should be a folk dance in games published in February 1926. This dance also called some Salapanti during the Spanish occupation. This should be the pantomima. It should be colonized by the Spanish again. Okay? This pantomima, it should be a dance from the town of Bicol or Estandarte or Sorsogon. An example, this is a dance which is a wedding dance na sineselebrate nila during the wedding feast. Okay? Lastly is the singkil. Singkil, it should be a unique and traditional dance from the Marano people of southern Philippines. The singkil is said that inspired by the age of old Hindu epic Ramayana and other mythological epic from the Southeast Asia called Darangin. Okay, may mga epic story that the king and the queen of the Sulu, no, the southern part of the Maranao would be the Ramanaya and also Darangin. Okay, it should be the originated from the Lake of Lanao region in the island of the Mindanao is southern Philippine as first popularized by the Bayanihan Philippine National Folk Dances Company. So yung member of the National Philippines Bayanihan Dance Troupe will be the first to perform the singkil dance over the year, no? So this dance should be elegant and also a female will have a salimanok in their own sa kanyang ulo at saka meron siyang pamaypay at sumusuot naman siya ng mga kulay at gintong kulay pilak na kasuotan at meron naman siyang dama. Dama ay mga katulong niya. Tapos may prinsipe naman na kasama niya, no? Singkil, always remember that singkil a unique traditional dance from Maranao. So, and that the ends of our discussion. Thank you so much and once again.